station is not in service.
This is from the westbound village, I'll switch from here. Here's what it is. In here, whoosh, sure we're busy.
The next station is New Westminster. Doors will open on the right.
Classic murals here in Westminster Station, yeah. Brings back the days, yeah. Sturgeon, yeah. Westbound now, 22nd, no Westminster Station, Harvey. 1, 5, 14, 13 car, 18, just want to see the car 17, okay. The Mark 1's on the other side too. What eastbound? Mark 1 soon will be all retired. Westbound going back to 22nd. That's the rocks in here today. All from out of Queensboro and this island. Like when I'm leaving from 22nd. Yep. Scratcher just above. 22nd station there. There you go, the trap yards. Just filming a little bit here from the overpass, mind you. There's the Mark 5 eastbound coming in. Looks like one of the other new ones. Tons of buses. Now to Surrey, looking over there. Coming from New West, but just zooming in a little bit different. angles here. It's more clear. Okay, made it back here in time. So luckily that the east one did not leave. A bunch of open gondola cars here, that's for sure. One center beam to get loaded up. Okay, box cars, the usual. But might be some extra freight at the tail end. I'm not sure, but oh well. There's something down there. The other Mark 5 train pulling in. Yeah, it's a little bit more. I saw yesterday, the day before, they're unloading a bunch of new cars that came in from Ontario, I think, for the new Mark 5. Some more cars that were coming off the trailer early yesterday morning. I'm just recapping on that. So the SkyTrain shows while it's on the rails, just getting their switching to pull out a freighter. So there's the Mark 1s. Yeah, 907, 904, 907. A bunch of grain hoppers here, probably for tomorrow morning there in Queensboro. Back to the Mark 5 here on the SkyTrain, just trying to get that. Kind of a new thing, so I still like to film this because it's not very rare do I get to see how they're running there. Back to the train. Now these are heavy loaded hoppers. There's KCS's old paint scheme. Not like the new one, CPKC. It's spring new. They'll probably repaint that maybe eventually. The older Saskatchewan style paint scheme. Yeah. Some of these cars could reuse a little refresh paint, coat of paint on there, that's for sure. The weathering. Oh, it's this farmland, yeah. Maybe a soya bean or something, I'm not sure. From the States there. Two racks here. Okay, anyways, just checking out different angles I'm trying to film here. Now there's a bunch of CN hoppers and other stuff in the far track. Maybe possibly leftover layover that they cannot fit all the train in from they may have picked up freight from the westbound trip, or unless it's new freight waiting to be switched. I'm not sure, but sometimes they bring in the freight from the westbound trip if there's no room on the other side. Yeah. Switcher and all the machines all over there. Yeah. I'm not sure they'll be running a 4-engine train tomorrow or not. I don't know. Hard to say. Just checking the freights here in the yard. So, yeah. Maybe it's new freight. I could be wrong. Let's see what's ongoing here. Looking for tomorrow's valley job going out, I guess. Yeah. I'd be not surprised. Just trying to film to the wire fence here. Kind of all loaded with rebar, and then there's empty ones. And yeah, eastbound shop train, and then there's some other freight next to that. Possibly maybe could have been from the leftover from the westbound trip, or unless maybe in that track here, a bunch of short little hoppers. I don't know. In the tank car, I'm not sure. Just filming what I see and document. That's it. Yeah. Maybe new freight, I don't know. Anyways, just seeing it. Possibly if there wasn't any freight, then they'd have to break up the train and split part of the train the other side and then brought it back in here. Can't say, but well, switching here. Probably from Annis's Island, no doubt on that. They usually bring a lot of CP grain hoppers. So Annis is over there, that's for sure. Oh yeah. And extensive work going on the way in the back of where all the cars are going to extending the tracks more. Got more room for storage space, I guess, because they need it. Yeah, they got a lot of freight in here at times. Oh well. And the Mark 3 is just going westbound there. Yeah. Or looks like maybe the Mark 2. Pardon me. Yeah, the 2010 version SkyTrain. Yeah. I'm going to head down to the southbound, finish from the southbound. I'm going to head over now to the northbound side, just here on the overpass here. Yeah, just finished from here, so yeah, it's what a disgrace seeing that homeless encampment there. This is how it looks like from ground level when you're down here for the film, or undercover here, but Especially if it's raining, it would be awesome here. Okay, I'm on the overpass now to the northbound side, looking over to the southbound where the freights are being switched and made up, etc. Yeah. Now looking towards Queensboro and the spur, and to the Tree Island for the company, and Surrey side, Queensboro Bridge, etc. Queensboro and other things. Yeah, random stuff. There's a picture here of Surrey. Now the Queensboro Bridge I'm going to look for, and that's about it. Not much happening here except for switching. But it won't be long. These two engines or some other one will be hauling some more racks to Annis's again. I wouldn't be doubting that. No train coming from that side. Okay. Overlooking towards New West and the depot from this side in the island. Yeah. Quite amazing, and to see all the tracks too. Yeah. And the depot and the engine's all stored there. Some trucks in the way, but that's okay, I'll manage. CNR over there. Yeah. Okay, meter modules, not that busy at the moment, but some different angles here where I'll come in the spur in a second there when you get more closer. Spur that's running through here, yeah. Tight curvature. It runs over the little bridge here and then different angle before I say goodbye. Yeah. Switchers now pulling on a train here. Taking up whatever train for tomorrow, I guess. I'll follow the spur from along here since the last time I accidentally lost the file where the spur runs along the roadside here by the highway here in Boyd Avenue. Yeah.